Hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to engage the instincts beaten into my genetic code by millennia of evolution in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Last mission, we failed, but much like most of my primate ancestors who also failed at many of the things they tried before they fucking figured them out, I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna muscle through. I'm gonna power through. Do you think the guy who invented fire got it right on the first time? Hell no. Homeboy probably burned his entire family alive a couple times before he finally got that shit bastard. And handling the alien kings in War of the Chosen, it's a similar situation. Figuring out how to handle these guys while we're also doing shit like battling the Lost. You know, there's gonna be some casualties. Occasionally a cargo van is gonna get exploded, and if that cargo van happens to have mission critical intelligence or personnel inside, well, those are sacrifices that we're gonna have to be prepared to make, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, especially if you're the person in a van who exploded. But, you know, omelets, eggs, etc., etc. We talked about it last episode. I like mine Denver style, except nothing like a Denver omelet at all, because I want like a bunch of meat and cheese in there. Also, Pete, somebody's probably asking, did you just compare some trivial video game accomplishment like killing the Archon King to the literal most important invention in the history of the human species with our mastery of fire? Well, yes, I did. Is it an apt comparison? I leave that up to you to decide. Wait, what? Countless lives that have been spared? I mean, you've killed 2 people. Here, Conhero Valinor. You know what? I'm just going to call you City of 1,000 Worlds. Hey, City of 1,000 Worlds, you've killed literally 2 people. Now, granted, those 2 people were Alan Moore and Stephen King, and it's a tragic loss to the art world, but come on, don't pad your stats. Son of a bitch.
The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people.
Yeah, I'm actually real salty about the Bending Reed thing. That's the dark event we tried to thwart, and we failed, and now, like our primate ancestor who burned his entire family alive, we're gonna have to suffer the consequences of said failure. Good God, Chatty Cathy, do you mind?
The elders know all too well of your attempts to comprehend their vision. It is of no concern.
What do we got? Intel? I don't care about that. What's the other thing? We were working on this distress beacon. Alright, we're gonna go pick up this scientist. This guy, jibber jabber. Come on, man. Stop flapping your gums. Come at me, bro. That's what I got to say. You talk a great game. Let's see if you play as well as you yak. Alien alloys. You know what? I am good on alloys. We probably have all we're gonna need for the rest of the campaign. Let's get back to building this radio relay and setting up our continent bonus on old Asia here, because the Asian continent bonus is actually pretty good. Occasionally, we just get a random Advent soldier who joins our team. I'm assuming that means they, like, join us on a professional basis? Like, do they hop on the roster, I guess?
I had hoped, Commander.
Improved cannons. I'm loving every single second of that, Dr. Tigan. Power armor is inspired. Advent purifier autopsy is instant. Archon autopsy. All right, well, let's knock these instants out of the way, because I know Dr. Tigan's going to be beside himself with the fit of orgiastic joy.
And advanced mechanical support systems. The Archon is an unusually ornate design by alien standards.
Don't you think it looks a little like Nikolai Coster-Waldau in Gods of Egypt, though? I mean, I know I always make that joke, but it always seems appropriate.
Something of a herald to the other forces.
It's like Game of Thrones went too far. Instead of cutting off Jaime Lannister's hands, they just chopped off both his legs. Fusion blade, fusion ripjack, plasma lance. I want all of these things.
Such a grand design.
Yeah, gonna need like most of those things. Purifier autopsy is instant. Let's check a look at this boy.
Advent unit identified as the Purifier. I have found clear evidence of genetic modification to the subject's thermoregulatory glands.
Very interesting.
These changes, in conjunction with their specialized armor, give the Purifiers an impressive heat tolerance, bordering on total immunity.
Yeah, you know, that's nice. Their thermoregulatory functions all being inspired doesn't prevent their skin from crisping to ash. I'm sorry, you can't be immune to fire if you're a biological... Well, I mean, unless you're made of literal asbestos, I suppose. Are they asbestos aliens now? Reinforced underlay active. What the hell is that? Advent Purifier armor features a number of improvements designed to enhance our tolerance to environmental hazards. Mirrored some of these changes, increase the durability of our armor underlays. All vest utility items now provide an extra +1 health. That's actually pretty respectable. That's a nice little upgrade. Facility lead, data pad decryption. Okay, powered armor is inspired, so I mean, I really want storm guns, but at 11 days, that's a bargain basement in savings. I mean, I really want beam cannons too. 10 days, plasma lances. It's all on the list, all of it. But let's take advantage of our inspiration while we can. We're gonna get these items quicker if we seize on the inspiration.
Over my activities is starting to wear thin.
Well, let's face it, Dr. Taggart, you need supervision, and we all know it.
But eventually, she's going to have to trust me if we're going to achieve our goals.
Commander?
So, the advanced Psyamp we have no interest in building, but the Fusion Blade we definitely want to get our hands on, and the Fusion Ripjack, like a lesser priority, but still also something that we are interested in. We need supplies then. We need 95 of them specifically. We can't really go...
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before...
Yes, one of the advantages of
Guys,
working with Advent.
I don't need to be here for this.
Very comfortable. But there was a price for that comfort.
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching.
Uh-huh.
Between their forces and the aliens themselves.
Advent, Big Brother.
Not to mention the...
You guys gonna get to the part where we talk about thought crime and doublethink yet? Can we just hurry up with that? I mean, if you guys are gonna go full Orwell, let's just cut to the chase, can't we?
And the elders grow fearful.
Betos is trying to talk to me too, and you guys are really kind of tying up the line, and we need to do an emergency break-in. Tony Morrison and Jim Butcher got a little bit more cohesion. Jim Butcher, he got more dodge, but still hasn't managed to level up despite being sent on a number of these covert actions.
Even more about the chosen that pursue you, Commander.
Well, that's great, Betos, but...
We are bound by a common enemy.
This is why I did this. New faction orders granted. Sabotage! And we can hunt a Warlock Chosen 2. Okay. Warriors of Dusk. Remove one block of Avatar progress at the end of every month. Well, yep, we're definitely going to enable that because that may be the best special order we've seen so far. That one is straight up, flat out, fuck amazing.
With the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on
Yep,
the chosen.
I'm super... Ooh, promotion. We could just go locate this guy's stronghold and kill him. And honestly, I'm fairly tempted to try precisely that. What else have we got? New resistance order. Any shredding attack from XCOM does an additional +1 damage to shred. That's also pretty good as far as resistance orders go. Gather supplies. We could... Okay, we need these supplies. We also want this promotion. This is only going to take 4 days. Let's go ahead and knock this out. I mean, I want Charlie Houston available in case we get a tough mission, but I also kind of want him to get that promotion. Alternatively, we could just make Brett Easton Ellis. You know what, Brett? Go do it. But what about Joe Hill, Pete? The thrill, the kill, Joe Hill. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Brett Easton Ellis is a fucking psychopath, man. I want a literal lunatic psycho. Ann Rice, Jim Butcher. Oh, we got to add an engineer. Yeah, well, don't worry. We got a bunch available. Hey, DeGroot, you weren't doing anything. You know, Ann Rice, we don't need to send you then. I want to see if we can actually get somebody to level by just sending them on these missions. Like, I want to send Jim Butcher down here and just keep sending him until he actually becomes not a squatty. No risks on this. It's going to take 4 days, get us 98 supplies at the end of it. More importantly, Brett Easton Ellis is going to get promoted to maximum rank. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Let's do this.
Attempting to establish...
So, like, did Leroy Jenkins ruin Let's Do This forever for everybody? Is that how that worked? The defense matrix is nice, but... Currently an unstaffed engineer? Sure, slop him down in the defense matrix. Axel Weber needs some busy work. Neil Gaiman has recovered from his wounds. That's fantastic. Alright, resistance retaliation counters down by 2 weeks, which should make it, like, still a month from now. So, roughly tomorrow, our next mission's probably going to be a retaliation mission.
Find nothing but success.
Alright, Jim Butcher gained XP, increased cohesion with Colonel Ellis. That's delightful. Got some cohesion. Okay. Adriana DeGroot was also present. Brett Easton Ellis picking up that promotion. Now what? Increase, +1 health. No. Resistance order. New orders for... that's tempting. Ability promotion. Ability points gained by promotion are increased by 25%. That's also relatively intriguing. Weak points. How long does this last? Oh, it's an order that we can... Never mind. Okay, got it. That's actually a really good order, though. Can have you hunt a chosen part 2. +3 aim, that's it? We gotta send a lieutenant out for this, and when we're done, we get +3 aim? No. That's actually no. I mean, it would be nice to find the strongholds, don't get me wrong. And we could get a you know, we could get... 7 days. We're gonna get a mission in that 7 days. Can we still make that work, though? Like, we've got the core of a really strong team right here. Now, you know what? Tabitha King and Joe Hill are gonna... So, well, we can do that, because then we can spare Brett Easton Ellis. So let's go... Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Easton Ellis, this is your bit. Let's get you taken care of. First off, let's get your promotion here. Now that you're a sweet-ass colonel. I mean, serial on a sniper seems real good. Fanfire is also excellent. Why don't you take this? And then, how many points would it cost for you to actually train Fanfire? Because again, it is extraordinarily good, and I would like to have it. So to get Brett Easton Ellis, Fanfire, what's your final ability? Shadow Step is not worth anything. Implacable is intriguing. If we had Death from Above, Implacable, and Serial, we could, like, shoot a man, move, pistol a guy, and just keep shooting. That's actually, like, the ultimate displacement sniper ability. Implacable might be worth 12. Fanfire is 15, and also really good. You've got 6, Easton Ellis. I kind of want to not spend... You know what? Nah, do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf time. Also, we're sending this guy on a mission where I think there's a not insignificant chance we were going to get ambushed. So it's probably useful. Alright, let's go find the Warlock. Acquired soldier, we need a lieutenant. No problem, Brett Easton Ellis is ready to lead. Who wants a promotion, though? That's the new question. And I'm thinking, since we got Charlie Houston back in action, we need to get another one of our Rangers bumped up here. And we could get Neil Gaiman maxed out. Get Stephanie Sparkles Meyer maxed out, but we already have a max. Actually, you know what? We have 2 Colonel Rangers. We have 1 Colonel Sharpshooter. Like, we only have 1 Specialist. We really need a Colonel level Grenadier. Chuck? I mean, I'm kind of looking in your direction. It could be, you know what? Let's send Goosebumps, actually. We'll get Goosebumps a promotion, and then literally any Sergeant Plus negates the risk of somebody getting captured. These guys are going to get ambushed all the shit, though. Ambush chance is moderate, which means ambush is effectively a mortal lock. So, Brett Easton Ellis is a sniper. You know what? Maybe R.L. Stein is actually... Because of the risk of ambush, I think Stein is a bad choice. I'd really rather send Neil Gaiman. Let's get him bumped up to Colonel. And then, what we're going to do here is just add someone who's going to be complimentary. Old Man Scalzi, I'm kind of thinking like on an ambush mission, you're fantastic. Is this the greatest team of all time? No, but, you know, it's probably good enough. Go find where the Warlock is so I can kick his door down and burn his house down while I figure out how to invent fire. Do you really think people invented fire, Pete? You know, probably not. I doubt they invented it. They probably just, like, found something burning at some point and were like, hey, this is useful. The actual invention there was the guy who figured out how to start fires reliably. He's like, hey, this is a reproducible phenomenon. That's the guy I'm talking about. It's also the guy who burned his family alive a couple times. Decreased monthly region income? Well, darn, if only I was getting income from East Africa.
Hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander. And are
Yeah.
spreading terror throughout the resistance as
They're
they go.
ravaging Somalia and Sudan.
To each one as they gain more information.
Really, they're probably, if they're like over here in Eastern Africa in the Somalia region, it's probably more of a peacekeeping mission. They gotta fight all the damn pirates to get their shit done. Humanity's getting a twofer on this one, using the hunter to actually suppress the pirate problem. Okay, Joe Hill and Tabitha King have hit level 3 of their bond. We have made contact with a new region, which should give us access to the continent bonus for Asia. Like, this is gonna pull our Asian continent bonus, right? What's up, dog? What's up? How come nobody speaks in that?
We're picking
They
up
just nod at each
indications
other.
of the Elder's warlock actively working
Alright,
in
Eastern
this
Europe is
region.
now open as well, and we've got New India. Okay. Do we need New India for the continent bonus? Like, we don't, right? We do need New India for the continent bonus. Damn. Do we also need another relay? But you guys are shitting me. Another relay beacon? I feel like I'm getting, I feel like you guys are taking me to the cleaners on this one. Alright, no, don't assault the facility, though. Just build them. We don't need, oh, right, supplies. We don't have enough. Well, then. Speaking of things supply-oriented, we should also go down to old engineering here. And, hi, Lily, what's up? You want to do me a favor and build some fusion blades? And then, you know what? I'm going to go find you 60 supplies. I don't care if I get to beg, borrow, steal them. I want the fusion ripjack in case we have to run into another alien ruler. Cormac McCarthy will be ready to go do his thing. Cormac McCarthy does only one thing, but damn it, he does it well. We could sell some alloys and then just go pick some up. That's not a terrible idea. Let's do that. We'll sell some of these alloys off, and then we'll go do that mission where we're scanning for alloys, and we'll recoup our losses. Superior laser sight? No, you cannot have those, but you can have, like, 3 of those officer corpses. And I'm going to give you a bunch of alloys, because we don't really seem to be using them. So why don't you take, like, a shitload of those. I'll take your 160 credits. Anything else we want to get rid of? We probably don't need 11 mech wrecks. It seems like an abundance. Let's go down to, like, 6. Probably more Viper corpses than we need as well. Shield bearers, priests. Those guys are technically a consumable. I'm not going to need that hair trigger anymore. Gas bomb? I don't even remember where we got that, but I kind of actively dislike gas bombs. You know what? I'm just going to sell it. We don't need that. An advanced stock, extra skulljack, advanced repeater, advanced scope. Those things we definitely want to use. PCS advanced focus. See you in hell. Alright, that got us more than enough cash to handle our needs. Lily, let's blow some coin here, girl. You want to go out and paint the town a little bit? Also, why is the proving ground not doing anything?
Talk as if they were just like us.
You guys should be, you know, working on shit down here. Skulljack, Spark. I would really like some more experimental ammo. I definitely didn't want to do that. I keep clicking armor instead of ammo. That's like the...
Right away, Commander.
Yeah.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Well, we're down to 2 cores. I wouldn't mind getting another heavy weapon, but I think we're going to save these last 2 cores for our powered heavy weapon. Once we get power armor, I mean, we are researching it. Experimental ammos, though, very much like it. I'm a little salty about having accidentally built that armor, but I suppose it's not the end of the world.
Just give the word and I'll get started.
Yeah, I actually came down here to have you make weapons and got completely sidetracked. So do that and do that. I don't know why. Built the advanced Psyamp I didn't want or need. Just build everything, Pete. You got money now. It's burning a hole in your pocket. Why not just squander it fruitlessly? Go lease a car. That's a useful thing to do. But what if you need transportation, Pete? Nah, you really, guys, you don't want to lease. It's just a bad idea. That lease is not saving you money, man. I know they get you there. They'll be like, oh, it's got a low down payment and the monthly is reasonable. Yeah, but at the end of it, you don't own anything. Just, you know, pay a couple points of interest, and at the end, you actually own a vehicle, something that has value. You're getting something for your money. I actually don't want any of those things. I do, however, want to get rid of a couple more alloys. I mean, we have more than we're ever going to need here. Let's get rid of 9 of those. Confirm that. Take that last 150 ducats. Don't even remember what... Wait a minute. I needed 150 ducats, but now I don't remember what I needed them for.
New orders, Commander?
Are we buying something? Why did I need... Oh, the radio relay. Right. I'm like, now I already forgot why the hell I was buying supplies, because I'm an idiot. Radio relay. Right. That's what the supplies are for. But first things first, we're going to go over here and grab these alien alloys to replace the ones we just threw in the trash. Although, I kind of don't feel like we're going to need them. Money's money. We'll have more cash we can go blow in Vegas on, you know, blackjack and hookers. Snorting blow off $1,000 a night hooker's ass, you know, costs a minimum, like, you know, $1,100 because you gotta buy the blow and then you gotta pay the hooker, so there's that. Failed the guerrilla ops, Avatar progress was 1, aliens constructed themselves a new facility, completed 2 dark events, mostly because we just dicked one up. What did we do? We completed 1 council mission, contacted 1 regions. Oh, we contacted 1 region, installed 1 radio relay, investigated 2 rumors, researched 6 technologies, pretty good for 1 month. Completed 4 covert actions, 3 proving ground projects, and killed an alien ruler. Foul ill ball of derp ain't doing jack. Chosen is brutal crackdown on the resistance. Yeah, well, look out. Intense training in... Okay, I don't like training. Loyalty among thieves. When any Chosen gains information about XCOM, a portion is passed along to the Warlock as well. I don't think any Chosen has ever gained information about XCOM. Vigilance is irritating, but not the end of the world. And I give not a single shit about a resistance informant, like not even a little. Okay, new orders. Well, listen all y'all, it's a sabotage. That one's going in. Anything else we want to change? I mean, I would like to get munitions expert in at some point, but nah, I mean, I think we're probably good.
Order understood.
You know, we could have pulled some of our contacts, and we could have gotten the ammo in with our wild card play. That would have been the smarter move. Yeah.
Avenger plotting new course.
Just go get the stuff. Get that, come back. Just grab the new supplies. Also, you know what, XCOM? I wouldn't mind getting a mission here. I mean, I appreciate the R&R for the team, but still, it's been a while. Back to our investigating our bonfire, then. I'm actually going to pay attention to how many alloys we get out of this. We may be to the point now where, like, the doubling scanning bonus thing is not necessary anymore. Operation Flying Glove. Extract a VIP from Advent City. Oh boy, I get 78 intel and an engineer. You know what? Can I have the 78 intel and you keep the engineer? That's just another mouth to feed over here, and our overhead on the Avengers is getting pretty high. Advent burgers ain't cheap. Andromedon, Muton, Elite Trooper, Elite Lancer, and a Spectre. Only 9 enemies, so we're gonna be fighting a Chosen on this mission, like almost without a doubt the Hunter's gonna show up. I'm just gonna assume he's coming and go in loaded for bear. He's gonna pay us a visit. We haven't seen a Chosen in a while. I have to assume this is when he's gonna come out of the woodwork. So you know what? Wendig and Priest? Yes. You guys hit the skids. J.K. Rowling, we don't even really need you right now. Alright, we're gonna go, like I said, we're going loaded for bear here. So I'm thinking, do we want to fire the big guns? Do we want to bring out... These guys are all... I mean, these guys are max rank, though. Taking them on a mission at this point, apart from giving them an opportunity for ability points, seems a little unnecessary. It really does. It wouldn't be bad. You know what? Let's take Tabitha. Okay, we're going to take Joe Hill. We're going to take Tabitha King. I want my Tab out there spotting. I like keeping Tabitha King ready for difficult missions, like whenever the need arises, but it's also foolish to keep these guys completely out of action because neither one of them are maximum rank, and getting them leveled up would be helpful. We don't have a specialist, do we? All right, let's get a specialist duo then that can get some little training here. Who's your Chew Toy, Sparkles? I don't even remember. Oh, R.L. Stein. Well, we can't go with Wendig. You know, yeah, okay. Wendig, Priest. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to reconfigure here. We're gonna take see, Terry Priest really wants to be on the mission though. It's Stephanie Sparkles Meyer, and then I guess we'll take our boy R.L. Stein here. You guys good? Yeah, you're fine. And then what do we need? Like, we got options here. We do whatever we want. I'm thinking we just take Charlie Houston, and then we back him up with his boy, George R.R. Martin. Let's make utility items available, make weapons available, make armors available, and get these guys cocked, locked, and ready to rock. So, Joseph, let's get your weapon on here. Change your loadout. Yeah, we're going to do that. We want you to have the good gun, not a Gauss rifle. Or rather a Gauss rifle, because we haven't researched beam weapons. We got to get beam weapons done. Weapon upgrade. We do have, I think, this is an advanced stock, and that is not the right gun, Joe. Take the good gun. Advanced scope and the superior repeater. That's what we want you to have. Didn't we get one that has a superior scope on it? Nope, we don't have a superior. We have a superior laser sight, which Joe Hill does not need. Okay, well, He does no... I don't know, I think I may be having some kind of, like, circulatory issue in the head. Joe Hill does need a spider suit. What are we going to back that spider suit up with? Mimic Beacon's not a terrible call. Instead, it's going to be Dragon Rounds, though. Joe Hill, the will, the thrill, the kill, Joe Hill. He needs his pistol back up. Tabitha King, what about a weapon upgrade for you? Like, why aren't you using a weapon that actually... You say, we have a Temniotic rifle that has upgrades. Why aren't you using it? What's it got? A scope? You know what? Honestly, you don't really need that scope. This shots still do damage. Advanced Repeater actually is pretty good for you. Don't we have a better Repeater? No, we have another Advanced Repeater. Okay. I was going to say, if we could give you a better Repeater, I would like to do that, because that makes your Banish very likely to be able to execute an enemy by hitting them 3 times. Looks like Sparkles here is already wielding the appropriate weapon. Are you not? Advanced Autoloader and a superior stock. Can we do better than that? No. Fair enough. R.L. Stein, though, you, my friend, are getting some changes. So let's swap you in for the good mag cannon, which is this one. Yep. And what are we doing on this bad boy? Well, it's weapon upgrade time. We're getting you a shiny new scope for that bad boy. Give you a little plus 10 aim to help offset some of the penalties you're going to take for using chain shot. Acid bomb. You know, let's swap this out for a frost bomb. If we're going to have to fight the Chosen, we may need to freeze the pod that he is with. Just in case. Charlie Houston. Plasma rifle? Not anymore, son. You're rocking in the big league. Where's my Arashi? I left it on Neil Gaiman and he took it on a covert option. Yep, I'm almost positive. You son of a bitch. That's exactly what we did. We left it on Neil Gaiman, and Neil Gaiman took it on a mission. So, shit pickles. All right, well, we can make... I mean, it's not like we've had any problems here at Advanced Laser. So where's the other good shotgun we left on George R.R. Martin? Because I'm an idiot. Fusion Blade. Wait, George R.R. Martin's on the mission, though. Right? George, yeah, you've got... Okay, you know what? We'll make... Charlie, do we want to give you... Okay, so you're going to have the Shard Gun, a Fusion Blade, Plasma Grenade. I'm tempted to give you this Stasis Vest. You know what? Do that. And then we're going to give you some... blue screen rounds. You can kill robot... No. No. Take that back. The Stasis Vest you can keep. Blue screen rounds? No. Talon rounds for you. And then we'll give the blue screens to George R.R. Martin. If we need somebody to go shatter a robot, we can have George do that. Battle Scanner, Mimic Beacon. I always like to have at least one beacon. The Battle Scanners... Well, now that Ball of Derp is dead, and you know what? We have Scanning Protocol on the mission. We could probably do without those. Swap those out for some blue screens. And here we are, like 25 minutes into the episode, and we're finally ready to actually go on a mission. It feels good. Whole lot of nothing, XCOM. You gotta step up the pace a little bit here. Mostly because I ordered a pizza, you know, to be delivered like 15 minutes from now, so may have to put a cut in this episode because, you know, I'm hungry. What kind of pizza did you order, Pete? Nothing fancy, you know, just sausage, a little pepperoni, a little mushroom. I'm pretty basic when it comes to my pizzas. I'm a no-frills kind of pizza guy. Little meat, little cheese, little tomato sauce, throw it on there. You want to get fancy, maybe put a little garlic butter and some herbs on the crust. But other than that, I like mine, you know, just keep it simple, man. What about Chicago-style pizza? Or any, now, you know what? No, I don't want any of your weird pizzas. I don't want your big, flat, floppy New York-style pizza. I don't want your Chicago-style pizza where you buried it in sauce. I live in St. Louis, and I don't even want your damn St. Louis-style pizza because it's all flat. The crust is a big part of pizza, man. I want some crust. Just give me the old-fashioned garden variety pizza. Why you gotta mess with a good thing? You're not improving the fucking formula at all.
Advent already knows we're here.
That's okay. We got Tabitha King, so we're gonna sneak up onto him, blow a bunch of them to holy fucking haggis, and I don't expect us to have literally any difficulty whatsoever. Sparkles, I'm gonna have you move just because I want to get you out of the way. I know you are not concealed, but that's just why we brought Tabitha King. This is Tabitha King's job. We got 14 turns to extract our team. 2 Mutons and an Andromedon. Well, that's a bit of a pickle of a start. Fortunately, we can make a whole bunch of that go away with a little love from old Tabitha King here. Charlie Houston, you are also concealed. Let's get you up close and personal.
Go, go, go.
Hopefully we can set up some Overwatch and maybe get these guys to patrol into us. That would be delightful. We're not going to be able to get too close, though. George R.R., you're concealed, so I mean, you can get close. George R.R. keeps his friends close, but he keeps his enemies even closer. He's got the, he's working on some, like, Peter Baelish style shit. Stephanie Meyer, you were literally 1 tile away from fucking the entire team, so I'm glad you chose to not do that. I appreciate it. R.L. Stein, can we get you in any kind of cover? Over here, get you busted? Alright, well, just come over here and drop into Overwatch then. Not getting team busted is currently of tantamount importance. Joe Hill, you definitely activate a pod if we move you there. So hopefully we could get Joe maybe a little elevation bonus. Doesn't look like it's in the cards, though. So we're just going to have him step over here. Do a little OW. And Mabasso, get your ass behind this light post and head between the legs. Kiss the taint. Kissing the... Yeah, well, we knew it. There he is. Called it.
So many choices.
You're touching that rifle in a pretty creepy-ass, weird kind of way, dude. Low profile. Defense increased after the first attack of every turn. All right. Shogun can summon Advent Stun Lancers, who all have Bending Reed now. That's really irritating. Missed shots generate shielding, and Soul Stealer gains health when nearby enemies take damage. Kinetic Plating is actually probably his most dangerous ability, although low profile I also sort of don't like. Weaknesses, Groundling, easy to target from high ground. Okay, we're going to want to get up high. And he takes increased damage from Templars. Unfortunately, John Scalzi is busy. Get ready to get reaped, by the way, Mr. Hunter.
The elders must have caught wind of our operation.
I'm not too worried about the elders. Oh good, these guys have chosen to move away. Actually, what we should try to do is have Tabitha King throw a claymore over here and then blow up this truck and see if she can't kill like 40 people. Speaking of which, can we just remote start these guys? It's only going to hit 1. It will get us a shot at a Muton, though. What else could we blow up? We can blow up that. Is that getting 1 person or 2? I mean, it says it's getting... Looks like it's trying to indicate it's getting this guy. Blow up the one we're standing next to, or blow up the one Joe Hill. Like, all of those are bad. Don't blow up your son. That's just mean. So the shrapnel definitely kills one of the Mutons, which is, if we're going to have to use the Claymore, why not just go ahead and save the Claymore? Well, no, if we Claymore, we kill both Mutons, because it's going to go right through that armor, and we're going to do a number. Yeah, all right, fine. You convinced me. Throw the shrapnel. Get the Claymore out there. If you could throw it a little deeper, Tab, I just want to make sure everybody's getting hit here. Claymore's out. And I'm thinking, well, no reason to not just go ahead and remote start this bad boy. Let's get this shit started right.
Always observe your surroundings.
Yeah, like, don't stand next to the trucks and shit. Okay. One of those Mutons somehow managed to survive, but none of these guys have any armor left. Tabitha King is still a complete and total ghost, by the way. Joe Hill still concealed. Alright, speaking of Joe Hill, what do you got here, bro? 73% chance at the Muton. 55% chance at the Andromedon. None of these guys can see us yet. What's a kill zone gonna look like here? If we go for the kill zone, you know what? Yeah. Kill zone it. Overwatch. Mbamu, head between the legs. Sparkles.
Got it covered.
I think we just let these guys come to us. And we should have really, like, no trouble gunning them down brutally. Yeah, they're moving. Joe Hill's taking his kill shot. Looks like it whiffed.
That is not good.
Oh, you're right. It's not. Stephanie Sparkles Meyer's gonna open up. The hit. Keep shooting though, Stephanie. Don't you have guard? Oh, we didn't buy you ever vigilant yet. How many moves do you get, Andromeda? It seems like you took more than you should be entitled to. One less than you're ever going to take again, though, because that's a finishing blow. This guy's probably going to get a move again, though, because now he's a new pod. Muton's going to take one to the dome here. Or not.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Joe Hill, your kill zone has been extremely unimpressive. Sparkles, all right. A little bit of danger there, but Sparkles remains strong. Yeah, you actually really need to move, Tabitha King. Chosen Hunter is around tracking shot mark. He's going to force somebody to move. That someone is Joe Hill. Well, you could have picked a better target. You also could have picked a worse target. So, Tabitha, let's get you... Are you in cover up here? You are. Mostly, I just want to get you away from these jackholes. Also, you could sting one and get a kill here, right? Guaranteed to remain in shadow. But if you... As long as you kill a guy, you can't get revealed. So do that. And you should have no chance to be revealed because you have silent kill. Yeah, not revealed. Thanks for wasting a really good roll, by the way. Appreciate that. Joe Hill has to move. George R.R. Martin doesn't really have to do anything. Stephanie? I could have you come up here and take some shots or maybe just try and, I don't know. What's our chance to haywire protocol this guy? Can we mind control this dude and use him to run down the hunter? That would be great. Apart from leaving a trail of poison all the way. You know what? A failed hack will increase his defense. You know what? Let's try and control him. I know this is risky. And we just... Okay, fucked it. Stephanie Meyer continues to be complete and total fucking hack.
It's blocking me out.
Yeah. A little salty, not gonna lie. Alright. Well, we have just increased this man's defense by a wide margin. Probably what we should have done is shot him with some blue screen rounds just to soften him up, but it would have had him so close to dead. I also really don't think we're going to have any difficulty finishing this guy off. I mean, we did get like 6 damage on him. It should not be a problem. Joe Hill does need to move, though. And he also has to go... Oh, did this guy's Hunter's Mark get much bigger? Seems like Joe Hill really has to go a long way. Well...
Grappling.
There's one way out of it. Problem solved. And then I guess we can bring you... I mean, we're not going to get a flank shot because this is an elevated position. So we'll take our move here and see if we can get... Minimum damage here is not a kill. So let's go ahead and lightning hands it up. And of course, we criticaled him with the lightning hands. I'm never going to be salty about killing a guy, especially when it gives Joe Hill an opportunity to, like, move into cover. That's fine. And rest of the team, I mean, hey, we're 100% in the clear here. Hey, Mbasu, you want to, I don't know, maybe you should go where George R. R. Martin is, assuming you can get there. Let's have the rest of the team scooch up just a bit. See if we can maybe get eyes on Mr. Hunter there. El Huntero, El Huntador. I am El Huntador. Wow, El Huntador sounds really sexy. Like, he's the kind of guy you would meet into like a bar. You're on vacation somewhere in South America, and a guy comes up to you. He's like, "I am El Huntador," and you like immediately dampen your panties because you're like, "Wow, that guy is fucking suave. He's El Huntador, a man who has never missed a mark. He would come and seduce you. Never has he failed to bring a woman to ultimate fruition. El Huntador takes care of his own. El Huntador will make you feel love."
I am trusting you.
I'm also trusting you, Tabitha King. Although, you know, we have a time limit here, but I'm not super worried about it. Go ahead and take a reload. I don't think the Hunter is going to stumble onto us. I'm a little concerned about there being a pod down here, and I really don't want to burn my concealment. let's take a little... All right, we're going to take a consolidation move here. We'll be a little cautious. We don't have that far to go still. Joe Hill is also likewise not in a fantastic position overall. So let's move him here. And again, if we can, we want to try and shoot the Chosen from an elevated position, because remember, he takes extra damage if you've got the height advantage. Extra damage if you have the advantage, so we want to try and keep the advantage. George, this should be a safe move for you. Okay, gonna be on Overwatch. We do have plenty of run and gun that we can just run up and jam a gun into the mouth of that guy too, so we're not super worried about it. Stephanie Meyer's gonna double move. She'll still get some Overwatch out of that double move because she has the Ever Vigilant ability. R.L. Stein, I mean, we still don't even see any enemies, so having you double move up here is also fine. And I'm looking at the clock on this one. I know we haven't exactly seen an abundance of action thus far on this mission, but it is actually where I'm going to put a cut in because we have like a half an hour of wait time to get a mission. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. And if you'd like to see us finish dusting off the Hunter, because he might be El Huntador, the man who has never failed to bring a woman to the end of a hunt. He'll get you there, I'm telling you. He'll get you to the end of the hunt. If you're hunting for an orgasm specifically, he'll get... El Huntador will get you there. No orgasmic hunt is unsuccessful when El Huntador is on the prowl. Want to find out whether we can put a shotgun bullet in El Huntador's brain? Consider subscribing. New episodes every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.